Greetings, my friends. I want to thank you all for subscribing. I want to thank all of my channel members for supporting me in this endeavor to save pop culture. And if you are not subscribed, please consider supporting this channel. We need you. Thank you. My friends, Disney is in a wonderful world of hurt right now. This is not a rumor, not guesswork, but simple observation. To find bad news about Bob Iger and the woke Disney Corporation, you don't have to go research anything. You just have to check random news feeds and whoop, there it is. Boom goes the dynamite. It just gets worse and worse. There are so many terrible things looming for Disney right now, it's making my head spin and I don't even know where to start covering all of Disney's woes. We have the worsening situation with Elon Musk, who now has it in for Bob Iger personally and is actively campaigning to get him fired. You have Nelson Peltz gaining allies in his fight to crowbar his way onto the Disney board and stirring up investors by pointing out all of Disney's many financial failings. The state of Florida is uncovering alleged wrongdoings by Disney that some are claiming could have both civil and criminal implications for them down the line. Disney's latest movies are bombing so badly at the box office, Disney now refuses to disclose how they're performing. Every day, more articles pointing out how screwed Disney is appear online, and it just seems like biblical-level plagues are descending on Disney, the wokest company on earth, and it's about time. Disney, in their arrogance, has unilaterally decided that trying to use their entertainment projects to brainwash kids, gaslight adults, and engineer extremist social change globally is more important than mere profit, has finally come to bite them in their collective asses. In short, it's time for Disney to pay the bill for alienating their customers and fouling their own nest. In this video, I'm going to share the latest news about Nelson Peltz gaining momentum in his quest to seize control of the Disney boardroom and explain why Nelson Peltz has already won, regardless of whether or not he gains a board seat. With Elon Musk calling for Iger to be fired immediately, all Disney's latest movies bombing at the box office, and the developing catastrophe in Florida, which is looking increasingly dire for Disney and may have legal implications we can't even guess at right now, it all adds up to one thing, folks: Disney-pocalypse.
Disney-pocalypse. I like the sound of the word. It means people can live free, talk free of woke brainwashing or having guys in dresses accost their daughters at the bibbidi-bobbidi boutique. Some words give you a feeling. Disney-pocalypse is one of those words that makes me tight in the throat. The same tightness a man gets when his baby says he doesn't want to go to Disneyland for his birthday. He'd rather get his teeth cleaned. Or his first baby sells his Disney stock and unsubscribes from Disney Plus like a man. Some words can give you a feeling that make your heart warm. Disney-pocalypse is one of those words.
Well said, Harvey Crockett. Funny how in these backward-ass times, a company like Disney thinks it's a virtue to alienate over half of their core audience by adopting fringe political beliefs, as if their mission was to avoid making money at all costs. But that's where we are, and that's why Nelson Peltz is on a mission to storm the Disney boardroom and expose Disney's indifference to making money for investors to the world. And he has gained a significant ally who agrees that Disney is fucked up and must be fixed by force if necessary. In an article titled "New Disney Activist Investor Calls for Truce with Trian," Axios writes, quote, "Activist investor Ancora has built a small stake in Disney and is calling on the company to put Trian co-founder Nelson Peltz on the board, according to a letter obtained by Axios. Why it matters? Ancora's push for the company to settle with Trian is likely a view shared by other investors, and any momentum for a truce complicates Disney's efforts to keep Peltz off the board. The firm says it is a current Disney shareholder, but did not disclose its stake. It has penned a 1.5-page letter to Disney shareholders calling on them to join in the effort of getting Trian on the board and avoiding a proxy fight," unquote. Now, here's the kicker, folks. In that letter, Ancora had some extremely harsh shit to say about Disney. Quote, "A degree of shareholder-driven change is certainly warranted in Disney's boardroom following an extended period of absent-minded governance, ineffective succession planning, polarizing actions, and sustained value destruction," Ancora said in its letter signed by CEO Frederick DeSanto and Jim Chadwick, president of the firm's alternatives business.
The truth hurts. Everything that Ancora said echoes what we fans have been saying for years. Disney dismissed us as disgruntled fans, just like they're trying to dismiss Nelson Peltz and Ike Perlmutter as being Iger haters. It's not working, because everyone can see what a mess Disney is in, a mess of their own making.
You are correct, O Skull of Calderon. Ancora nails it on the head when they say shareholder-driven change is warranted at Disney due to polarizing actions and sustained value destruction. Ha! No shit. This is exactly what we've complained about, folks. Disney has insulted and pissed upon half of the country easily, lecturing us about what our political philosophy should be, trying to subvert our kids and brainwash them under our noses, presenting in-your-face gay advocacy in everything they do, not merely tolerance and understanding, but obsessive glorification of that lifestyle over the traditional lifestyles of the vast majority of their former customers. It's literally insane for a business that relies on public goodwill. And as far as sustained value destruction is concerned, one need only look to their 100-year anniversary celebration release, Wish, to see how badly Disney has destroyed their own brand. There is no good reason why Wish should have bombed so badly. There was no real controversy about it before the release, as there was in their previous bomb, Strange World. I mean, yes, Wish was woke as fuck, with a stunning brave whammon fighting the oppression of, surprise, 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 a straight white male. And straight white males are sick of this shit. Women who love straight white males are sick of it. But that wasn't publicized in advance. That shouldn't have interfered with a big opening weekend at least. Bad word of mouth would have made it drop steeply over ensuing weeks, yes, but Wish didn't even get that chance. No, my friends, the fact that Wish over the 5-day Thanksgiving weekend only managed to gross $32 million domestically and has made under $50 million globally over the course of its entire box office life thus far can only mean one thing, in my opinion. People are sick and tired of Disney's woke bullshit, and the brand is now as damaged as a Bud Light towel at a nudist beach sat on by Dylan Mulvaney on Taco Tuesday. So yeah, Disney has been arrogantly damaging their brand by trying to shove their garbage down people's throats for years, telling us when we're served rainbow farts we'll take it and like it, but we don't. And now Disney is paying the price. At the box office, in the theme parks, and now Peltz is bringing the pain straight to the Disney boardroom, and they don't like it.
They don't like that shit at all, Doomcock. No matter what, Peltz is making his case to investors, and his case for financial malpractice is a strong one. Just by raising this conversation to the forefront of public attention, Peltz has already won.
100% correct, Harvey Cthulhu. This is not a conversation Iger wanted to have, but here it is, Bob, ready or not. Indeed, with a case of worstest timing ever, Bob Iger has angered Elon Musk to the point that Musk is publicly baiting Iger on X and calling for Iger to be fired from Disney immediately. In an article on Yahoo Finance, they write, quote, "Elon Musk is once again going after Disney CEO Bob Iger. After targeting the executive during the New York Times DealBook Summit last month," Musk actually told Bob Iger, "Go fuck yourself," to be perfectly frank, but I digress. Musk, who owns social media platform X, formerly Twitter, slammed Iger on Thursday, writing, "He should be fired immediately." Musk added, "Walt Disney is turning in his grave over what Bob has done to his company." And while Elon Musk cannot directly force Disney to do so, this added distraction when Disney is already under siege has got to be upsetting to the board. Elon Musk has one of the biggest megaphones in the world, and it looks like Bob Iger is a bee in his bonnet now. It seems likely that Musk will continue attacking Iger and stirring up anti-Disney sentiment, which only provides more wind at Peltz's back, as he seeks at least 3 board seats to permanently change Disney's culture of carelessness for investor profits. Folks, it's clear that Iger and the board are extremely concerned about Peltz. They finally issued a paltry 30 cents a share dividend for investors for the first time since 2020, and that hasn't moved the needle at all. Iger is making all sorts of noises about shifting away from wokeness, saying, "I like being able to entertain if you can infuse it with positive messages and have a good impact on the world. Fantastic, but that should not be the objective. When I came back, what I've really tried to do is return to our roots." This is sheer desperation, folks, and it's not working. As Seeking Alpha puts it, Disney stock? No, the dividend doesn't matter. Click here to find out why I no longer feel compelled to own Disney stock. No amount of petty appeasement and lip service is going to reverse or conceal the enormous amount of damage that has been inflicted by Disney huffing rainbow farts and insulting fans by destroying their favorite movies and attacking them personally for not conforming to Disney's woke new world standards. This fight is only going to increase in intensity during the board nomination process in December and January, and we'll be here keeping you informed all the way. From the center of the earth, this is Dictor Van Doomcock bidding you all, my friends, stay angry. Ha 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 ha.